Good afternoon, dear students. Today we learn about the horizontal distribution of air pressure. So let's get start. So this is the simplest figure of distribution of air pressure on the globe, or the simple diagram of horizontal distribution of air pressure. So firstly we started about the horizontal distribution of air pressure. So horizontal distribution of air pressure is also called surface distribution of pressure on the surface of the earth. Temperature and pressure has inverse relationship. Where there is the high temperature, the pressure is low, and where there is a low temperature, the pressure is high. Horizontal distribution of air pressure shown by isobar lines on the map. And what is the isobar line? So isobar line is an imaginary lines joining the place having equal air pressure reduced to sea level. Okay, the horizontal distribution of air pressure is found in form of the belt. So this is, we can see a form of belt. So these are the 7 belts, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 belts over the globe. Among these belts, the equatorial and polar belts are formed due to the variation in temperature. Equatorial and polar belts formed due to the variation of temperature. There are the highest temperature and there is the lowest temperature, polar high belts. And the subtropical and subpolar belts are derived due to the earth rotation. Subpolar and subtropical in the both hemisphere derived due to the earth rotation. So first we explain about the equatorial low pressure belt. So equatorial low pressure belt, this belt lies between a 5 degree north and 5 degrees south latitudes along the equator. The dotted line we can see here, this line is the equator, along the equator. These belts mainly exist because of maximum insulation at the equator. In these belts there are extremely low pressure with the calm condition. Surface winds are generally absent, since winds approaching these belts begin to rise near the margin of form of vertical current. Okay, there is vertical current. This belt is also called doldrum because of extremely calm condition. It is also called the ITCZ. I means intertropical convergence zone. So ITC, intertropical convergence zone. Near the equator, between a 5 degree north and 5 degrees south, the northeast trade winds and the southeasterlies converging in this belt. As stated above, this belt receiving maximum insulation, that creates a belt so low pressure centered on the equator. Okay, then the easterlies approaching the equatorial form of north and south. So there are the surface conversion and uplift of air take place, which result in the heavy convectional precipitation. Okay, so this is the simple explanation of the equatorial low belt. So we can see here the doldrums, the second name of the equatorial, or also called the equatorial low pressure belts, doldrum, because of the calm conditions, and the ITCZ, that means intertropical convergence zone. Okay, so second we start here the subtropical high pressure belts. Subtropical high pressure belt. So subtropical high pressure belts exist in the subtropical region earth between a 25 degree north to 35 degree north in both hemisphere. So there are caused due to the difference in the speed of rotation of the earth, descending of cold air currents from the equatorial and subpolar zone. So there are the descending equatorial current. Okay, then these belts also called the belt of calm or the horse latitude. So here we write here the belt of calm and the horse latitude. And the third belt is the subpolar low pressure belt. Subpolar low pressure belt. So these subpolar low pressure belt are located between in 60 degree south to 70 degree south, 60 degree north to 70 degree north hemisphere. These belts are also caused due to the rotation of the earth. Because also caused due to rotation of the earth. And lastly, polar high pressure belt. Polar high pressure belt exists between 80 degree north to 80 degree north and 80 degree south hemisphere latitude to the south and north poles. They are caused as the polar region experience extremely low temperature throughout the year to every slanting sun rays. The air is these belts remains cold and dense, creates a high pressure. So there are the air is the cold and dense, so that's what creates the high pressure here. Okay, so this is the very short explanation and very basic explanation of the equatorial low pressure belts. This explanation helps to the horizontal distribution of air pressure, and I hope you learn in this video to the equatorial low pressure belt, subtropical high pressure belt, and subpolar low pressure belt, and polar high pressure belt. Thank you.